Podcast, everyone. I'm CatBit, and the original cast and crew is finally back.
Oh my god, you sound so nervous. You sound like someone's pointing a gun at you.
I'm fucking tired right now. I stayed up 10 hours today.
Why the hell did you stay up 10 hours?
Because I lost control of my life, Shane.
Oh yeah, I'm Shane.
Anyway, I've risen from the grave after a long hiatus after my testicles broke.
You have testicles?
Yeah, you know, one hangs lower than the other. I think I need to get that checked out.
He better fix that because I'm getting tired of holding it up for him.
Okay, well, I don't need your help. It's not that heavy. Now, if you wanted to lift up my my whatever you call it back.
Yeah, back fat. You know when I was a kid, you know those Martians from Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
You know how they go, ack, ack?
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, my dad would say, frack back. Because I think he thought that they said frat back when they were just going, ack, ack.
Huh.
I mean, that counts.
You know, how come, that movie's hated? I thought people, it's a mixed thing where people hate it, but people love it.
What are you talking about? I don't know people who hate the movie. I know a lot of people who love it.
Well, I saw Nostalgia Critic's review, and...
When has Nostalgia Critic's opinions ever been valid?
Never. Yeah, because,
exactly.
Here's this thing. I've learned this. Listen, people have opinions, but if your opinions comes directly from Nostalgia Critic, you are stupid. If you say... Nostalgia Critic do not like the Phil Collins, so that means I must not like the Phil Collins at all. You're stupid. Also, Phil Collins has good music.
That's kind of a weird tangent to go on, but you are right. Just because any reviewer has any opinions doesn't mean you should leech off that opinion thinking their opinion is automatically a fact. Fuck.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, that review of Mars Attacks was too negative. I thought it was not good.
I didn't watch it because I refused.
I was curious. I was like, oh, he's just bitching to this. Never mind. Because I don't like it whenever there's a review where someone's way too negative. It just makes it unfun. That's why I have trouble watching YourMovieSucks.org.
I mean, there's that, the fact that he actually admits to wanting to fuck animals or something.
Do you have proof of that? You can't just say that. You gotta
Jacob.
No, he in this one live stream, he said it was okay for bestiality.
How come that he gets a free pass for saying that? Is it just a Funcasm thing where people forget, or they just don't care?
It's either people didn't see it or they know, but they know he's too big to cancel.
You dumb bastards.
Haha.
You know, I've been going on Twitter just to see his thing and notice that there's people that unfollowed him.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw CatBit post that the other day, and I was like, "Who is this asshole?" And then I hear about what he did. And it's oh no, he's a groomer.
The worst part is I used to like his artwork when I was younger.
Listen, it's not your fault. You know, don't like yourself. Don't upset yourself. You didn't know. No one knew.
I've never really experienced his work except on my scene his thing on the Super Mario World reanimated thing.
It's sad how there's two people. Now there's two people that makes it hard to watch that thing. Funcasm and Schmorky.
Schmorky's 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Brandon, didn't you say you have this theory that any animator who does animated videos on the Game Grumps are secretly pedophiles or something?
I didn't say that.
What the hell? Also, Brendan Turner is an animator for Game Grumps. He's actually a nice guy.
No, it's a theory that he has. They might be bad people.
Wait, when the fuck did I say this?
Yeah, you said this
No, that sounds like something you would say.
No, I didn't.
Bullshit.
God damn it.
Okay,
let's be brutally honest. People who animate for Game Grumps are pedophiles.
No, the worst part is that Aaron doesn't even animate much. All he does is just post others' animations onto his channel.
It's so funny. It's so funny seeing that Street Fighter rap video that he did. Well, not Corey Spazkid did, but all the people in the comments were saying, "Wow, Aaron, you did a good job in this cartoon. Wow, Aaron, your art style looks way different than it used to be." And it's just, did you not read the title of the video?
Do you remember that old Spazkid animation he did called "This is fucking Ego Raptor style"? Ego Raptor's written all over it.
Oh no.
Hi, I'm Egoraptor, and I'm God.
Yeah, like
It's funny.
that's from the video. I love that video.
It's really funny / kind of sad how all the animators who were good friends with Aaron don't like him anymore, and it's kind of obvious.
I mean, for God's sake, like, fucking Oni called him out publicly on Twitter when he had that little hissy fit with, wait, what's his name?
Sir Pelo.
Sir Palo.
Yeah, Sir Palo.
I mean, all the other Storytime animators thought it was funny. Even people who got jabbed in it, like Jaden and others.
Said that every time he criticized a movie, he was right. But thankfully, I was able to get out of that a few years ago. Like, I guess mostly everyone else.
I know when like the age gap to like really stop taking him seriously. I feel like once you turn like 12 or 13, that's when you realize, wow, his opinions are shit.
Yeah.
Now people who are 12 or 13 are stupid and they'll know better. I think if you're like at the age of 18 or 20, then you realize, this guy ain't all that great.
I mean, I unless you're like really fucking brain dead and like you're in your 20s or something and you still like his video.
I don't know, like maybe probably earlier, like around. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let 16 be like the most.
I'd say I was 20 when I found out the critic was a piece of shit.
I was like 14 when I stopped caring about Nostalgia Critic.
I stopped around like. I think when he came back, I was kind of like not caring for his content, and then when he came back, I was like, wow, his content's actually shit, and his opinions suck, and he's just like doing stuff just to do stuff, not because he wants to, and I could just tell in his work.
With me personally, whenever it came to that kind of stuff, I just watch it, not really caring, and then after the whole thing came out, I just thought, whatever.
I think his worst opinion was saying the Amazing Spider-Man movies were good.
I mean, didn't we say this about like the writer of like the second Amazing Spider-Man like a couple podcasts ago or something that he needs to retire?
I don't remember.
I mean, I think I remember you saying that, Shane.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
It's my birthday.
Man, I never
It's
showed
time to
any
light my
interest
candles.
in the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Oh wait, actually, yeah, you're right, because he's the same guy who did like those 2012 movies, Godzilla, Independence Day. Never mind.
Oh boy! Wait, which Godzilla? Which Godzilla?
The Matthew Broderick one.
1998.
Yeah,
Yeah, that movie is garbage.
it is not good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess there's some things we've been wanting to talk about, excluding this ramblings about Matthew Broderick and like the director of like the writer of Amazing Spider-Man 2. I guess the question asked with disappointment and such.
Get to the point.
Is there any videos that you shown your parents that made them disappointed in you?
Okay, so let me go first. So when I was like, this was around 2010. How old was I around there? I think I was like 13. And Awesome Reach came out, and I thought it was the funniest fucking thing. And I was like, hey, Dad, you gotta watch this video. And I showed him this video, and the part where they got boners, he just like walked out and didn't look at me right for like a whole week.
He was like, oh my god, my poor son. He's a little bitch. He likes Egoraptor. You dumb son of a bitch, you're grounded. What if he was just like, boy, everyone knows, boy, you should know that Harry Potter's better than Egoraptor, boy. And you're just like, but father, Egoraptor's funny. And he slaps you.
Egoraptor was never talented enough to make American Akira.
American Akira is a masterpiece.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's a great video.
The prom is tomorrow.
Oh, I've seen that bit. Also, Jacob, you're breathing too loud.
No, I can't help it. That's how I was born.
Mute yourself sometimes, bitch.
God, God, I miss you, Jacob.
Okay, so unfortunately I don't have a video that embarrassed my parents because I'm very private about what I show to others. And even then, I think there was one time where my mom, on our old PC, she like was going through like the browser history and she saw like a bunch of porn videos listed. She was like, Jacob, you've been watching porn. And I tried to, like, weasel my way out of it.
You're just like, no, mother, I was watching, non-porn.
This is back when I was watching, like, porn clips on, like, YouTube. They were, like, heavily edited.
Damn it, Jake.
Yeah, it was a different time. I think most of those videos have been scrubbed off YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find old videos from 2008 and stuff.
What are you talking about? All those Sonic AMVs, they're still there.
No, we're talking about...
Why the hell would I ever look for that? Did you?
I actually looked at them the other day because I came up with a funny image that I wanted to send my friend Fran. You know that saying, I'm not like... You know the saying, I'm not like the other girls? And basically, I just took a clip of, like, Sonic AMVs of the animal I've become, and it's, like, a whole list of them.
I mean, it's not as funny as, like, a Stu Pickles, the animal I became.
Oh, yeah, that AMV, that's the best one.
There's a John Arbuckle one.
Let me guess, it's the one of him doing that dance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Shane, do you have a video that you showed your parents that were disappointed in you?
I mean, I remember when I was a baby boy, I used to show them funny Mario bloopers when he would go, motherfucker! Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love censored bleeps.
Yeah, I remember loving that stuff as a kid, and I would show my parents and they were like a little concerned. Also, I remember showing them this one video I saw called Trip to McDonald's. It's like this little, somewhat Lego video, but it's not really stop motion. There's this little angry guy trying to go to a trip to McDonald's, and he's just like, welcome to McDonald's, sir. Would you like to have your actual value in today, sir? What? What the fuck? Extra value meal? I haven't fucking ordered. Did I ask what I want? No, I did not. What the fuck? And my parents were just wondering, why is this man swearing to my baby boy?
That was a great time. Just watching videos of, like, Lego SpongeBob stop motion and people role-playing with Smash characters.
I remember seeing this one video when I was, like, 6, and my parents walked into me watching it, and, like, they banned me from watching YouTube until, like, I turned 10.
What is it?
God, I hate your parents.
There was this one video, like, I saw that was a parody horror movie, but, like, there was this one scene in the movie that was, like, really morbid, but, like, me being at the age of 6, I didn't know the context of it, but, like, as the older I get, but, like, watching it, like, recently, it's really fucked up.
Oh, wow. Was it the SpongeBob Saw?
It's still, I think, like, it's kind of screwed up, like, you know, the guy did what he did to somebody, even though, like, she was legal. Like, cast and crew, mentally, she was, like, a 6-year-old.
You know what? I'm kind of glad, like, but you know what, CatBit? I'm glad, like, the whole audio just corrupted, and it just didn't, like, pick up what you just said. So I am really glad that happened.
Anyways,
I didn't know any better. When I was, you know, recently, I showed my dad that Johnny Aspro video, the Star Wars saying we both laughed our asses off. Now we quote it. I want the tuna milk, Dad.
Go back to you. Daughter, I need the tuna now, Daddy. How about you want the tuna? I want the tuna real bad, Daddy. You want the titty now? I'm a little bit of tuna bar, Daddy. Well, come over here right now.
Speaking of inappropriate content, there was this one series called Nintendo, and one of the segments was Pokemon Snap Triple X, where Todd is ogling like basically like bikini model versions of like Pokemon.
Oh,
I remember that. That was on Newgrounds.
That was not really that good.
That was funny when I was 15.
Your dick grew a tiny inch that day.
Oh yeah, I used to also watch a bunch of College Humor parodies. Like
I did too, sadly. I saw, like, the one funny one I thought was good was when they had an actual, like, it was two businessmen, and one of them had a pet Yoshi. I thought that was funny.
No,
You know-
the ones I remember, there's one where Batman gets drunk and it's 60s Batman. Professor Wikipedia, CSI Scooby-Doo, and this one about, like, Buzz and Woody Badmouth DreamWorks.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Oh boy. The one thing I remember about, like, I think, like, I said this to you the other day, Jacob, like, for a channel called College Humor, like, their humor is basically boomer humor level.
Yeah, it was more 2000s humor where they weren't afraid of being edgy.
I mean, some of the jokes did feel a little boring for, college age humor, but hey, we got Dinosaur Office, remember that?
I love Dinosaur
No.
Office.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sad that some of the episodes got removed, and it's hard to find them.
Wait, why did they get removed?
I don't know, because they're stupid.
I mean, the episodes are all re-uploaded onto YouTube, so...
Some.
Oh, yeah. I used to watch rants about, like, how modern music, like the Jonas Brothers, sucked and how Rush was better.
I mean, at that age, I used to think that Miley Cyrus was garbage because adults around me were saying that her music was god-awful.
Oh, hey, Jacob.
Yeah, but... What?
So, I saw Trolls 2 recently, and basically, the main villain... I had this one thing in my head, just seeing the main villain's motive. Do you know
What
that
was
one
it?
copy post? That one copy pasta you would see on every rock video?
Yeah.
You say Lady Gaga, I say Led Zeppelin.
Oh!
my god!
No, I thought you were talking about how the Beatles were the most overrated band. Copy pasta.
No, I'm talking about that one. Every
So-
fucking video, you would see that copy pasta, and people put that unironically.
So the main villain's a boomer then?
No, I just thought of, like, that one copy pasta.
Oh man, I want to find this copy pasta.
Hold on, I'll
Yeah,
get the
fact-
copy. I'll get the
yeah,
copy
but
pasta.
The fact that you're still saying boomer makes you want to punch you in the face even more.
God
Oh
damn.
my god. Okay, I found it. This is terrible.
I mean,
Post
Jake,
Post it
Why
on,
isn't
post
it
it on
be-
the screen.
why is it when Jacob says it's okay, but when I say it's wrong?
No, it's. I mean,
No.
the way you say it, it just really makes you want to punch you in the face.
Oh, Jacob, did you post the copy pasta?
Yeah. Why are Guns N' Roses treated like a classic rock band? They're from the 80s.
Don't know.
What's another thing I remember seeing? I guess I remember seeing as a kid this one Mario parodies video where like Mario was getting drunk off his ass or something.
Oh yeah, I thought the Mars Day Off where he's like, "Hey Flood, you know what I hate? Everybody. Hey King K. Rool, suck on my donkey bone."
I hate those parodies because most of the time Mario's voice is just awful.
I mean, that one was. You know, honestly, the only good Mario parody I liked was Insert Mario Fables and Mad Mad Mario.
Mhm.
Oh, Mad Mario was good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Looking
Why
back,
Why did they forget to give him his little buttons on his overalls? That always bothered me when I was a kid. I'm like, where's his
I mean,
overall? Where's his buttons?
I think it's like one of those ordeals where like the artists just wanted to do their own take on the character.
I guess.
Yeah, but it kind of looks like he's wearing like some sort of little spandex suit.
Yeah, I was looking at like old parodies from like back then to see how much they hold up. Pretty much almost all of them don't hold up, especially the Pokemon ones. There are no good Pokemon parodies at all.
Oh,
There are none because they're all
I mean,
the
I
fucking
kinda-
same.
I still kind of like the one from Raptor where he's like, "You stupid evolved prick."
Okay, that's the only good one. That's the only good one.
My favorite Pokemon parody is this one Kids WB ad where like Ash tries to get Trico into his ball, but then Ash gets caught in it.
I remember this one where Pikachu steals Ash's head and just beats the fuck out of him for no reason. He literally beats him to death.
Say what?
wait, that was from Nintendo. Wait, that was from Nintendo, wasn't it?
No, that was a parody that they did that someone did years ago.
Yeah, that was from Nintendo.
He's talking about the
Oh, was it?
parody series Nintendo. Like,
Yeah, the one that was done by Kerbifer.
I mean, they had a bunch of artists on it. I think he hosted it.
Yeah, he hosted them.
Awkward.
yeah, that's pretty awkward.
Remember when he admitted that he was voicing a character, but he wasn't supposed to yet?
Yeah, he broke NDA.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
Oof.
I mean, to be fair, it's not as scummy as the fact that people discovered that he was a horrible, that he was like a horrible person, and like he would use the autism excuse to justify it.
That's butt.
Not cool, bro.
Kerbifer's a butthole.
I agree.
Anyway, Kevin, where's our main topics?
Our main topics for today?
Yeah, we're going to talk about cartoon-themed restaurants in the real world, not the cartoon world.
Sonic in the real world.
No, Jacob, I thought you wanted to talk about the idea we had, how you imagine Space Jam 2 gonna play out.
Maybe, if you guys want to, help me on this.
No. Okay.
I mean, we could, yeah.
Okay, so the idea of Space Jam 2 is, LeBron James plays with the Looney Tunes, and
he leads the Toon Squad, while Steph Curry, his rival, leads the Tiny Toons, and they're all and the Tiny Toons are being and Steph Curry and the Tiny Toons are being brainwashed by Danny DeVito, who's painted in green. They say he's the cousin of the villain from the first one, but it's just Danny DeVito in green paint.
Did you just say Danny DeVito?
Yeah, instead of having the villain animated, it's just Danny DeVito painted green.
You're like, I'm the Green Man, Charlie.
And I'm gonna take over the cartoon world, Charlie.
Frank, I like cartoons.
I don't care, Charlie. Cartoons piss me off.
What if, they need to do an Always Sunny episode where Frank becomes a Nickelodeon executive producer and, they make fun of Dan Schneider?
No, I want them to, I can see them trying to make, a cartoon special for, Patty's Pub, but then they realize, how much money it costs to be an animator.
Yeah. They make fun of, the Family Guy's art style and stuff at first.
What's another thing? I would say, Freakazoid's gonna be there, but he's the only representation for DC Comics, and he's the referee.
Yeah, I can see Freakazoid being the referee. Let's see, the Animaniacs are cheerleaders.
Yes, the Animaniacs are in the background, just ranting. Right, just ranting about how this movie's not good or something.
Actually, better yet, they're the announcers. They're the announcers.
Yes.
Yeah, because they would do that. They'd be like, "Oh, these guys actually suck. Tiny Toons actually never a good cartoon in general. It's actually a bunch of fetish bait in general."
You know what, Shane? You're starting to sound like CatBit right now.
Okay. Also, who's in the crowd? Every single Looney Tune ever.
The Hanna-Barbera cinematic universe is gonna be there.
The DC superheroes will be there.
No,
the Rovers.
No, Jacob.
Scrappy-Doo is a janitor.
No, Jacob. I said that Freakazoid is the only representation for the DCU.
Well, he's not even part of the DCU because he was created for I guess he was created by Bruce Timm and Paul Dini. So Paul Dini.
Also, who else would be there?
I can see Jabberjaw being in the halftime show, but they cancel him not even halfway through.
Oh, he gets cancel culture, #canceled.
Yeah, he says the N-word. They cancel him.
No. We had another idea for something like that, where Daffy gets canceled when he's at the height of his career.
He spends his money on hookers and pubs and such, and he says the
Daffy Duck would not do that because he's Christian. Use beautiful.
No, he wouldn't get canceled because he's black. Now, if Donald Duck said the N-word, then he'd get canceled.
No. Elmer Fudd gets canceled for saying the N-word.
His response would be for saying he'd go,
No, I don't think Elmer Fudd would get canceled because no one would really care.
Well, I mean, he wore blackface in the 40s, so
so did Bugs. Well, I guess.
You know what? Yeah. They need to do a cancel culture for Bugs, being like, so did you people forget that he did this? And Bugs just sweating bullets. He's just like, well, you see, Doc, cancel.
And then he pulls that one disclaimer that appears on the racially insensitive Warner's cartoon DVDs.
Yeah. What else? then there'll be like there'll be sequels. And some Bill Murray will be there.
He's got to be there.
No,
So
Bill
wait,
Murray.
right?
He'll just be like, what's this? What am I doing here?
No,
He'll just
Bill Murray
leave.
just comes in and just goes like da 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 da. Okay, I'm tired. Can I leave?
Yeah. Yeah, also, we all know in Space Jam 2, the mask, the Joker, the Wicked Witch of the West, maybe Voldemort will be in there.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be there, but they also have to include who else? Who's a Warner Brothers owned villain? That's do they have any horror villains or something?
Your mom.
They got Pennywise, the clown.
No. They have to have Annabelle there as well.
No, they need to have all the good ones like Frankenstein, Dracula, and...
Yeah,
That's-
but
isn't that
owns
Universal?
The rights to the famous ones.
Oh, wait. I thought they already... Oh, shit. I thought they owned them.
Well, technically, the stories are public domain, but Universal owns their own, unique versions.
And you know they
Wait.
never use them in 80 years.
Wait. I think I know who should be there. I think I know who should be another
Who?
Space Jam 2.
What?
Mike Myers.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Myers or Mike Myers?
Michael Myers.
Well, I don't think Warner owns the Halloween films.
No, it's Friday the 13th.
They own the Nightmare on Elm Street films, so they could get Freddy Krueger.
Wait, who's the villain from Friday the 13th?
Jason.
Oh, I think they
Jason.
also own Jason.
Yeah, Jason. I thought I got them both confused. Jason
Yeah,
Voorhees.
get Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger, and then they could have Freddy versus Jason 3 in the 7th Space Jam.
And Godzilla's gonna be there. He's gonna be like everybody who's playing tickets to the cartoon world.
They'll do King Kong versus Godzilla 3, and
This is
Space Jam
sounding-
10.
This is sounding more and more like a horrible Family Guy skit. Like, you guys are doing really good, but now you're just spiraling down.
No, it's getting good. It's actually also since they're we gotta get Popeye in there.
I'm pushing the button. I'm pushing the button. I push
No.
the button.
Tom and Jerry and Screwy Squirrel.
Johnny Test is gonna be there. He's gonna.
Why the fuck is Johnny Test gonna be there?
Well, Johnny Test isn't owned by Warner. He's owned by DHX Media.
But he was created by Warner Brothers.
Okay, guys, they asked DHX, hey, can we use Johnny Test? Be like, okay, sure, we don't give a fuck.
Most of the budget went to getting the rights for Johnny Test.
$4.
For Canadian dollars, which is 75 American cents.
4 Care Bears tokens.
And just for the hell of it, Red and Stimpy are there because they're honorary Looney Tunes.
Oh no! Cool Cat's gonna be there as well.
Oh yeah, Cool Cat, the 60s Looney Tunes character who appeared in Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries.
I can imagine Ren and Stimpy being there, but they get kicked out because they snuck in.
Oh, yeah. And then, if you look closely in the background, you can see John K.
No, John K is the main antagonist of the Space Jam cinematic universe.
He would.
Because he wants
gonna
them
be
to all
the
be
Thanos of the
clean, but
universe.
they're no, we are our own individuals. You need to be canceled forever.
No, John K is the Thanos of this universe.
And his, the gauntlet, instead of a gauntlet, it's just a can.
No, it's just the head of Chuck Jones.
No, it's too far.
No, Chuck Jones's ghost will be there complaining that Space Jam is garbage before they drop an anvil on it.
No, he would he anything to stop the Tiny Toons from winning.
Yeah, because he hates the Tiny Toons.
Was he even alive when Tiny Toons came
Yeah.
out?
Yeah.
He died in 2002.
And did he ever actually show hatred towards Tiny Toons?
Oh, we got a quote for what he said about Tiny Toons. It's really bad.
What'd he say?
He said something like, if your children were retarded, would you comment on it? I mean, even then, he also hated Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, because they weren't accurate to the 40s or something.
Okay, if you say Roger Rabbit shit, your opinion is invalid.
Yeah. Listen, I love you as an anime, but there's so much wrong with what you
Also,
just
we
said.
need to get Roger Rabbit in there, even though he's owned by Disney.
No.
Is he, though?
They have to, yeah. No, he's owned by Spielberg.
Well, either that or Disney. I don't know.
Also, they get like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse there just to face off with the Looney Tunes and Space Jam 3.
Now, would it be the CG characters, or like would it be something else? Like
no, I refer to it as the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse because I don't know if they refer to that or like the
Mickey Mouse and Friends.
Yes, Mickey and Friends will be there.
Hey,
like
what? It's me, Mickey Mouse. Want to come to my clubhouse? I'll wait for your fucking answer. You can respond, dumbass.
Also, we should get. You know what? Let's get Woody Woodpecker in there too.
Who's gonna defeat Thanos? John K.
Okay, Daffy. He'll like sacrifice himself, and then like they'll make a giant statue of him. Well, actually, what they do is they just take Pops' statue and they just put a photo of Daffy on it. Like,
and then like Scorpion comes in and he destroys it.
Scorpion does a fatality on the statue. and then Ed Boon would just go like, "Hey, can I get $5 million off of this?"
Oh my God, yes. I remember when we were talking about this like the other day. I was like, okay, this is building up to be the greatest movie ever made.
No, it's not.
It's a disappointment you wouldn't have any like DC superheroes in there because I know one that should definitely be in the cinematic universe.
Who should it be?
Captain Underpants.
Dog Welder.
Who the fuck's Dog Welder?
Dog Welder is a guy that wears a welding suit and he welds dogs to people's faces.
What?
You know what? That kind of makes sense. All right, put him in.
This reminds me of when they were doing Hong Kong Phooey and they were going to do a live action version of him, but they just canceled it.
Yeah, and this version would like weld like the cartoon dogs, like a Charlie Dog, Hong Kong Phooey, to like, people's faces.
This is actually a good idea, Jacob.
Who else is gonna be there? They're gonna have like this is gonna be like a big cinematic universe. Every single movie is gonna be hand drawn frame by frame, including the live action.
Yes, the live action will be rotoscoped. And it won't be that crappy rotoscope like Dream Corp LLC.
They're gonna do like Ralph Bakshi's American Pop.
Oh, good lord!
And Michael Jordan's gonna be like Michael Jordan and like LeBron James are gonna have like a final one-on-one match in like the last movie of the cinematic universe.
Oh, have you heard what like LeBron James has said?
What? About
like Space Jam 2? He's like, he pretty much saved the movie. He's like, oh hey, if like this movie's not 2D animated, I'm not doing this. And then they were like, all right, we'll do it.
Yeah.
And even he was like, you gotta get the soundtrack right, or I'm not doing it. But here's the thing. Here's the saddest thing. LeBron James is doing better for the animation industry than fucking animation directors.
Yo, that is better than Disney.
Yeah, better than Disney and Illumination and DreamWorks and all those other studios.
Yo, somebody please put like some inspirational music here, but LeBron James in Space Jam 2, it's gonna change the world, man. It's gonna save animation. It's gonna put an end to every single plague in the world.
Hey, CatBit, you know what? You know what I gotta say to that? Okay, Tootie.
I'm gonna fucking shoot you after this.
It's okay because like when the movie comes out, we'll cure the coronavirus and also
it's gonna cure cancer.
Get money. From
world peace is gonna finally come true.
Yeah, Israel and Palestine will get along.
The dimensional merge is gonna happen.
The dimensional merge is gonna happen.
Then we can live our own Space Jam 3.
But like Chris Chan's gonna die from it.
Oh my god! Why are you letting this
joke in?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah, and I have the drive to do Jack's Corner, which you should check out Sundays whenever I feel like it.
Don't watch. It's a pretty horrible series.
What are you talking about? I'm the biggest fan of Jack's Corner.
Yes, that's why Random will be our permanent recurring guest.
That's like the equivalent of like of Jacob's mom be like, my son makes really good content. You're just like, my mom thinks my series is cool. Bitch. Nah, Jack's Corners is funny.
Yeah, it's better than Comfy Couch.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god, this has been like...
And then we got the worst show, Fic of the Week.
Yeah, which apparently, like, Captain and Shane have been going crazy over Sonic High.
I mean, I'm not going crazy. Honestly, I just zone out whenever I'm on those videos because I don't want to hear the horrors of that thing.
Don't worry,
Abomination.
the last episode's coming out soon.
Yeah, we're going to be recording the last episode this week.
This just now sounds like a shitty sponsor. Let's talk about something else.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is fun, though.
Yeah, but, like,
No,
after Sonic High School, we're going to move on to something else.
Yeah.
Somebody I spoke to, like, an hour ago wants to recommend you a story.
Oh, no. Who?
Somebody that I know, he wants to DM you later on about the story.
What's the story called?
He's trying to remember the name of it, but it's, like, essentially, like, some creepy fanfic about Ronald McDonald.
A Ronald McDonald fanfiction? Sign my ass up. I'll do it.
Oh my god, Brandon, when you do that thing, could you do it in that one voice that the one guy does wrong on the what you eating, Billy? Is that a Hungry Jack's, Billy?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Listen, I don't know if I can do that voice forever.
I could.
I can't.
I could.
So I might ask you to fucking read it.
I'll gladly do it. I'll be like, hey, Rebels, what are you doing over there? Are you eating Hungry Jack's? Did you ever talk about my Irwin impression on this podcast?
Yes, we have. But, like, remind everyone.
I do Irwin from Billy and Mandy because his voice is funny and he's an asshole. Done.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah.
So,
You know, is Irwin a simp?
Irwin is, like, a huge simp. He's, like, on the top levels. I would rank him in, like, the top 5. I would rank him in the top 5.
No, he's the king of all simps.
No, like, Brian Griffin is.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. Brian is a simp.
The shit Brian would fucking do to get laid.
Yes.
Like
he'll go from dating a blind woman, then dating
A woman in her 50s.
yeah, and then an actual dog, and then a person, Quagmire's father, who then became his mama.
Mm-hmm.
And like some preschool teacher that was like had put her students in like a really bad situation.
Oh yeah, that was awful. And like Brian like didn't want to report it because he thought she was hot. And then when he found out she had a boyfriend, that's when he reported her.
Wow, that's some big incel energy.
Yeah.
Okay, that reminds me of that time Brian was dating that one cougar, and everyone made fun of her for being old, especially Lois, because she's a bitch.
Yeah.
When has anything Lois said ever been true?
You know, people always say that Morty was a simp, but honestly, I mean, at least he learns his lesson, and also he goes with other chicks who aren't Jessica. And there's that one episode where, you know, in the one where he has the death crystal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like at the end, he'd like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, oh, screw that. Like, at least he learns his lesson.
Yeah. I think like there's nothing I've ever seen before. Like trying to get with the girl that you turn down the girl. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, and also he's always like with the other chicks, like that Ann chick and stuff. So
Or like
I
that
wouldn't
one.
really call Morty a simp.
Also he made out with that one girl that like Rick told him had a puffy vagina.
Yeah, that's the one Ann. Puffy vagina. What?
Who else would be in like top 5? Let's see. Brian,
I mean-
Irwin.
Everyone says Mordecai.
I mean, yeah,
Mordecai is
he belongs there. He belongs there. Also, like Sheldon from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Oh, Sheldon, he's really bad.
Wait,
Yeah.
I thought Sheldon was an incel.
I mean, he's something.
Yeah, kind of.
He flip flops.
Yeah. Who else is a cartoon? Who else is a cartoon simp?
You.
Johnny Bravo's a simp.
Yeah, but he's a cool simp.
Yeah.
Johnny See, he doesn't complain when the ladies reject him. He just gets back on his feet.
Yeah, he gets a... Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah, remember when, like, Johnny became a woman?
And then he forgot about the lesson.
Oh, do you know who else was a simp? A huge simp? That one fish from Fish Hooks.
The one who was played by Morty?
Yeah, the one played by Justin Roiland.
Oh, good lord. I think Justin Roiland's doomed to be a simp.
Oh, no!
Come on, Justin's a nice guy. If anything...
Yes, but, you know, it's just life.
Mm-hmm.
What is this, some sort of
Actually,
Jake Kunchel thing?
Also Dipper.
Oh, Dipper is a simp.
Dipper's a huge one.
Yeah, but then it turned out that guy Robbie, he was a terrible person because his voice actor is an asshole.
TJ Miller?
Yeah.
The funniest thing about TJ Miller is, like, his career just crashed and burned after the Emoji Movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I guess it cursed only him.
I mean, like, TJ Miller went insane because nobody liked the movie when, like, he made that bomb threat or something to, like, a train station.
Patrick Stewart knew it was a joke, but TJ Miller, he just had to take it seriously.
The version of TJ Miller and Chad.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
Like, TJ Miller's the kind of person who just wanted this movie to be loved because he was the main character in it and such.
This is like the equivalent of being an animator and animating a show that no one watches. Like, you're gonna have to accept the fact that no one likes this cartoon.
Exactly.
I mean, it's cool that you got to work on something, like, and being proud of it. But, like,
you shouldn't act like this is gonna boost your career or anything.
I mean, it'll help you, like, probably on your resume. Just take it as that. I'm like, alright, it's something for my resume. That's cool.
Yeah, he was on, like, Silicon Valley and the Deadpool movies, but no. Emoji Movie was his big breakthrough.
Nope. Has he ever even done anything else besides... Like, I think wasn't he, like, in Deadpool 2? And that was just it?
Yeah, that was filmed before he got canceled.
Oh.
TJ Miller was also was TJ Miller that won a pothead on Big Hero 6?
Yes. That was his mistake.
That was his mistake.
That was everyone's mistake.
I want to see what he's up to right now. Let's see. Let's see. TJ Miller, what are you up to?
And he's, like, in prison.
Oh, damn! After Deadpool 2, nothing.
I mean, it's like apparently it's, like, in some movie directed, like, directed years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was in the Cuck movie?
That's who the Cuck movie should have been about.
It should have been about TJ Miller. He learns what it was like to be on top and then fall from grace.
You know what? I'm looking at this one picture of TJ Miller. I'm going to put it in VC chat, but, like, he looks like Post Malone without the face tattoos, but Post Malone looks like he's got his life together.
His hair looks like spaghetti.
TJ Miller looks like the kind of TJ Miller kind of looks a bit like a sex offender in this image.
Yeah.
Somebody touching my spaghetti.
Get out.
Yeah, but, like, Post Malone looks more like he's got his life together than TJ Miller in this picture.
I think I'm older than Post Malone.
I don't even know who Post Malone is.
He hosted Adult Swim's April Fool's prank this year.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's an actor I always feel bad for he's depressed is Brent. Who's the guy from The Mummy?
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, Brendan Fraser.
Oh, I like Brendan Fraser.
I think about that one image where he's, like, crying and his eyes are red.
Yeah, what is the origin of that picture?
Anyway, let's talk about restaurants in real life based on cartoons now.
Oh, yeah. God, this podcast is just a topic of a topic of a topic of your mother.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna start with our favorite Yogi Bear's honey fried chicken.
Oh yeah, like I just remembered something from our Space Jam 2 like script. Like LeBron James, Bugs, and Daffy, they meet up at Yogi's like honey fried chicken to discuss like their strategy to beat the Tiny Toons, and then you see like Yogi Bear from the 2010 film with Dan Aykroyd. He owns that restaurant, and he lives in like the original Yogi Bear shadow.
It's really sad how the guy who Justin Timberlake who does Yogi, no, it does Boo Boo, does a better Boo Boo than Dan Aykroyd doing a Yogi.
Oh yeah, like Justin Timberlake did actually a really good job as Boo Boo.
I had no idea it was him.
Wait, what are you get? Who was it?
We just
so
remembered
the
something.
live action version, Boo Boo was voiced by Justin Timberlake, but he did a really good impression. You figure it was some other guy. Also, I think Yogi Bear has the worst place the Wilhelm scream.
Wait, who played Yogi Bear in the movie?
Dan Aykroyd.
The guy from the weird, crazy guy from Ghostbusters.
Oh, I love Dan Aykroyd's character in Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah,
too, but he's crazy.
He's a good boy.
I like Ray
I
from
love Dan Aykroyd,
Ghostbusters.
but he's nuts.
I mean, I like the
No, I
dude.
think-
He's not my favorite Ghostbuster.
No,
he
that
goes
title
cool.
goes to That title goes to Bill Murray's character Venkman.
Yeah, he's
No,
a good
I
one.
was like Egon.
Yeah, Egon's my favorite.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just like Venkman has like some of the funniest lines in that movie.
True.
Like remember that one scene where they got in trouble with the mayor and the guy who was like assisting him, like Venkman just goes in like, Your Honor, this man has no dick.
No, it was like Dickless here. Open this thing. Like, is this true? Yes, Your Honor, it's true. This man has no dick. Here's this thing. Like, that guy was right. He's still an asshole.
Oh no!
Yeah, just because you are correct doesn't mean you are right.
And for God's sake, you put the city in danger because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like, you're bad, and I don't feel bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a good thing. Venkman made fun of your penis.
Yeah.
Or the lack of there. Or the lack
No,
of
it was at first Dan Aykroyd made fun, and then Bill was like, "Yeah, that guy's got a small wiener."
Mm-hmm.
No, like Bill Murray just says him that he has no dick.
Yeah, but anyway, back to like Yogi's honey fried chicken. LeBron James, Bugs, Daffy, they're talking the strategy to stop the Looney Tunes in the basketball game. Next thing you know, like Yogi Dan Aykroyd is like on suicide watch right now because he's living in the original Yogi's shadow.
Hey, boo boo, I'm gonna fucking kill myself because nobody wants to buy my honey fried chicken.
No, I can imagine like Daffy complaining to Yogi that it took over a half hour to get their chicken and yet it looks burnt. Because I looked at the
just say
picture.
Their chicken looks bad.
Oh yeah, their chicken looks awful because I decided to Google images of Yogi's honey fried chicken and some of that chicken looks fucked up.
Looks even worse than KFC.
It looks even worse than I'd say the Garfield pizza in Canada looks worse.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That thing looked like cardboard with sauce.
You want to see the worst pizza ever created by mankind?
It can't be worse than your local nondescript. Oh!
Yeah, that shit looks like cardboard.
It's loading. Oh god, I hate that kind of pizza.
You want to know the funnier thing about this sauce, though?
What?
This is supposedly naturally made tomato sauce.
That looks like ass sauce.
Looks like freaking honey mustard and buffalo sauce.
It looks like honey mustard mixed with diarrhea.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it looks like diarrhea was put on top of the pizza.
From the diarrhea pizzeria.
I mean, it's not as bad as one of the pizzas they made where it basically looks like they just put ranch dressing on top of some.
If you fucking do that, I will fight you.
Okay, I like it. I like putting blue cheese on pizza. Even better, buffalo sauce.
Oh god, the pictures of these pizzas reminds me of that famous Photoshop meme where they just add a bunch of beans, ranch beans to everything.
Oh, I hate that meme.
Ranch beans in your pocket, beans in this hot pocket, beans in this donut.
Mm-hmm.
No,
beans
Shane, please
and this
don't.
cup.
I hate that meme.
Hey, CatBit, I have a question.
What?
Which image is that from? Is that from Garfield's Garfield Eats?
That's from apparently Garfield Eats.
All right, that's from Garfield Eats. Do you know what it look? I bet like they just put like how many basil did they put on? They put on 7 basil, and they probably upped the price by the amount of basil they put on.
Basil. Basil's a funny word.
I didn't know you could do that. You charge per pepperoni.
I mean, to be fair, like the pizzeria got shut down like a year ago.
Good.
Did Gordon Ramsay try to help, but they were just like, we don't need you. We can do it on our own.
No, I don't think Gordon Ramsay even heard of this restaurant.
The Diarrhea Pizzeria.
The sad thing, it's like, this is a Garfield-themed restaurant, so like, the Italian food should be really good.
Garfield would be a shame of everyone.
Garfield comes, what if, like, Jim Davis went there and he's like, man, this pizza's bad. I'm going to have to, like, fire whoever runs it.
Oh, guys, did you know about Shrek Pizzas?
Shrek
No.
Pizza.
Yeah, there's a real restaurant called Shrek's Pizza. And it's got a 5-star on Yelp.
Oh my god.
Let me guess the review. It's just them singing All Star.
What is this?
Yeah, Shrek's Pizza, it's real. It's like Shrek Motors.
This looks like they just put, this pizza looks moldy as sin.
Wait, really? Hang on, let me look at this.
Shut up on screen.
Yeah, this is like the ugliest looking pizza I've seen.
Is it worse than Garfield Eats?
Have you ever had bad pizza before?
I remember eating Domino's and that gave me food poisoning for 3 days.
Oh yeah, their pizza's not. You know, if you do pizzas where there's piece of tomato in it, you make horrible pizza. Also, if you make the crust too bubbly and have burned spots, you're also not good.
Oh, do you know what's bad pizza from?
What?
Cleveland.
Oh,
Cleveland
no.
Brown?
You wish.
No.
No, it's like the disgusting thing about like Pizza Hut in my area back in Florida is like there was this one time like somebody was serving pizza but like they dropped it on the floor, but they used a napkin, cleaned up some of the mold that got on top of the pizza and just gave it to the customer.
I want you to know, as you were saying that, I just kept nodding my head. That's just wrong. That is so wrong. If I found that out, I would sue the hell out of that person.
And it's like, pizza's like the one kind of food you should never grew up on, and yet somehow we always keep finding people that make the worst pizza ever.
It's like, where's the love? Where's the
My
love?
favorite pizzas. No.
No, you want to know what you could say is the best cartoon-themed restaurant, though?
What?
The Drunken Clam.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the one in like Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
Oh
yeah.
I should go there.
We should go. Hey,
I'm from Texas. None of you bitches are.
All right, go to Dallas. Please go there, Shane. Please, I'm begging you.
I ain't going to Dallas. It's the butthole of America.
hey, CatBit, what
That's
do you
what
say
my
we
father
head on
says.
over to the Clam?
Hell yeah.
You know what I wish was real? I wish Pizza Planet was real from Toy Story.
Well, there's one at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and it's not that great.
I know
Oh, no,
Universal
actually,
also
that's
has a Quickie Mart.
I
No,
went
the
to a
Quickie
Quick
Mart
Mart when I was a boy.
The Quickie Mart, it's like a gift shop in Universal.
Good.
Now, if I were to bring up like the food that they had for the Simpsons area at Universal, I remember getting lunch at a Krusty Burger over there, and like I ordered one of the burgers, and that thing almost clogged my arteries. For
I mean, they want to give you like the Krusty Burger experience, so
I almost passed out at the theme park from that burger.
exactly. They want you to give.
Did the pizzas look like the ones from that Boondocks episode, the Itis?
No, it's like this. No, it's like the food from like the Simpsons, from like Springfield.
Damn, this one Craig must feel like knocks out.
Nah, like except like the itis is actually good.
I would want to have the itis, but that would make me really fat.
I want to eat the Luther. That looks delicious.
KFC was selling like chicken and donuts.
Man, I want some donuts.
You know what? I think that's like the worst combination. If you actually want to get a heart attack, like go eat like chicken and donuts.
Man, now I'm hungry.
Stand that crap.
You know, it's like the most disgusting food combination, and like Nessie brought this up like last year.
What?
What?
Even though she enjoyed it, when KFC like was doing this offer where like had, instead of regular bread, there was like a chicken like fried chicken was used as the bread instead.
That'd be annoying.
And like apparently it was super greasy, but like for some reason she enjoyed it.
I mean, that doesn't
I think
sound
I like
as
it,
bad.
but I'm not a big fan of grease all the time. In fact, I think in my family that makes us sick. Like my dad cannot handle grease.
Oh no,
think
like I
that's
can't
I
either.
think that's like the big issue as to why I couldn't stand Pizza Hut, because like for some reason they put a lot of pizza.
Oh, fucking Pizza Hut is garbage. A lot of their pizza's like overpriced. I got $8 and the pizza was like not even 6 inches.
I like Little Caesars pizza and Papa John's.
Yeah,
If
Papa
you-
John's is good. Pizza Hut has like the best sides, even if the pizza's not the best.
I'd say the only reason I'd ever go eat a Pizza Hut is because like I kind of enjoy the Hershey's brownies and cookies.
Let's see. All right, if I'm gonna talk chains, I think probably the best one's probably Little C's.
Little C's. I haven't had Little Caesars that much, but I'd say for me at least I guess it's Domino's.
I don't like Domino's.
Me neither. They never. I mean, people say they've been good lately, but I don't really like them. I just love the taste of Little Caesars pizza.
All the times I've had Domino's, I would feel like a fat piece of shit, and I would hate myself.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I'm starting to wonder if that joke from The Simpsons is actually true or not.
Oh yeah, but Chief, what if they actually like pizza? Well,
Yeah, that joke's fucking true.
What's another food that people? I mean, do people hate Arby's, or am I the?
I like
mean,
Arby's. I like
People
Arby's.
say Arby's is too greasy. I mean, I kind of agree. I just like their fries, and that's just it.
Oh no, their fries are good. But like,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I ordered like their turkey subs.
Yeah,
I like
because
the
like,
mozzarella sticks.
because
Oh,
I
I want some
remember like
cheese sticks.
I remember like in The Simpsons they made a joke where like when they were lost in an island and like one of the characters just went, "I'm so hungry I could go eat at Arby's." Ugh.
You guys ever have one of those fast food places that just closed down and it's still there?
There was I remember there was this one time Pizza Hut in my area got shut down and repurposed into a medical pharmacy for marijuana and such.
I remember I would always go to these places that used to have Church's Chickens, but then they got replaced by, I guess, the off-brand version of Church's Chicken, but they're kind of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And also, in this one area that I would sometimes drive for my dad to the post office, there's this little area that has a Sonic, but it got closed down because the people working there didn't put any effort, and so they just left it there to run. And like it's covered in spray paint. There's wood on the doors, and it's just like, why don't you guys get rid of that?
I think there was like this one time, like in Florida, there was this one ice cream parlor that only lasted for like a couple months, and like apparently it's still left vacant in like this big open mall area, like abandoned.
I remember we had like this ice cream place. It's still open, but it's known for people dealing coke behind there.
Oh man!
And basically, the only reason it got business was from people who were buying coke.
This is like some sort of Betamax VHS porn thing.
Yeah, and every time like I would pass that place, I'm like, oh look, it's the coke like ice cream place.
and your parents are just like, why do you call it that, Rand? Do you know it? It's like
No, they know about it too. Like it was like the local news.
Oh damn!
This was like when I was a kid.
God, I miss. You know what's so nice? You know what's ice cream I say is the best ice cream joint in my opinion?
What?
Baskin Robbins.
I never really eaten Baskin Robbins. I mean, there's this local like ice cream place that I go to that's really good.
I always thought Baskin Robbins was just known for just their cakes.
Baskin Robbins has some really good ice cream
and their commercial, the ice cream and a cake and a cake, ice cream and a cake and a cake. It's based on a peanut butter jelly time song.
Also,
And an
there's
ice
this
cream.
one-
Ice cream
And
cake
also-
to the ice cream cake, ice cream cake to
Also,
the ice cream
Shane, I'm
cake.
pretty
Oh
sure
god, I
you're gonna
remember that.
Also, I'm pretty sure you're gonna hate me for saying this, but it was also like my introduction to Stranger Things when they did like that crossover collab with Baskin Robbins.
I mean, why would I be upset about that?
Because I didn't even know what Stranger Things was until like
I mean-
Baskin Robbins were doing.
I didn't
mean,
really
who-
watch Stranger Things past like season 1. I just watched season 1 and I just like didn't watch it. I don't know.
What the hell is there to be upset? It's like
I mean,
I
I liked
love
it.
the show, but I'm not that obsessive.
I mean, there's people who
Kevin,
are
you're a dick.
there's
Fuck.
super people who are like super obsessed with this show, and I'm like, all right, I'm like, it's good, but like, I don't see the hype.
I just enjoy it, you know.
Yeah.
The only thing like I thought was like annoying about Stranger Things was like the stuff with the '80s stuff. They were like super pandering about it.
Not really to me. I never really felt like they forced it.
I'd say like the thing that was annoying about Stranger Things was like how overly obsessive everyone is around me. You could, like I couldn't go anywhere back in Florida without seeing like Stranger Things memorabilia or iconography wherever I go.
Well,
Sad.
that's
Do you like how in
nothing
Stranger
really.
Things they brought back the original Doritos.
That's like
Those are
nothing
actually
against
tasty.
like that's nothing really against Stranger Things. Like,
Yeah, it's
that's
just
just
being a
like
bitch.
merchandising. Like at least with like Stranger Things when they were like pandering towards like 80s stuff. Like that's mainly my issue because I would see it on the show.
I mean, at least it's not as bad as like how Big Bang Theory does their pandering.
Oh
to
no,
nerd
Big
culture.
Bang Theory is like pretty much how a normie sees a nerd.
I'd say like the worst part is like there are like more people who enjoy Big Bang Theory more than people my age do.
You know, I was watching a video about the history of laugh track, and they basically said that Big Bang Theory was the one that finally killed fake laugh tracks.
Ah, yes.
I mean, what was that one Lyle McDouchebag video where like he was watching Big Bang Theory and he's just
Oh,
like,
I love that video.
"Where's the joke?"
Great. Oh yeah, it was a bunch of reference Doctor Who.
Oh, Doctor Who, like the only people I remember enjoying that was like science teachers, and like I never wanted to get into it because like this one teacher I had like, super racist towards me. Like she was obsessed with Doctor
What the
Who.
hell?
Some in my high school were really into it.
From what I've always heard, there's always like people who like it, but have never really watched it.
I know a lot of
I mean-
people like that towards like Sherlock.
Oh yeah, Sherlock. Remember, yeah, the 2010s are weird because like one day you could be popular, next day we just forget what you are.
Here's the thing. I thought the original Romeo and Juliet, I liked it. I thought it was pretty funny, and I think the 3 is very nice. But the Sherlock Gnomes, but there's a few things that felt off.
No, Sherlock Gnomes was like a piece of shit. Like Romeo and Juliet, I kind of liked it, but like Sherlock Gnomes, nah, that was a piece of fucking shit.
But I heard there was like a 2D animated segment in Sherlock Gnomes.
Oh, so that means
There
good.
is. It's probably the best part.
That's it. Everyone go home.
You know, fun fact, there was somewhere that Adam Elliott was going to direct. I'm like, that would be freaking hilarious just to see him in his claymation style.
That would be
And
cool.
again, it's strange, like when the Addams Family movie that we got stop motion and done by Tim Burton.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that would have been cool, but I don't think really Tim Burton would have gotten like the feel of Addams Family.
Nah, I think he would just be there at this. What is even Tim Burton doing now?
I mean,
Is he still-
that's been Tim Burton for the last 10 years. He doesn't really do anything except like his name. It's just for name notoriety. That's why they get him for stuff.
So like what happened to Steven Spielberg then?
Yeah.
Yeah, they always make him a producer, an executive producer.
Executive producer Steven Spielberg. Sorry, I've been on an AVGN kick.
That's pretty cool. Me too. I was watching Little Red Hood. I was brushing my teeth. It all started by a little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She used to jump around and whistle her vagina. She would kick palm trees until Big Bird's ball sack came out. What? That's not the story? Oh, I'm sorry. This is the story of Little Red Hood, and not Little Red Riding Hood. That's to be confused. I don't know. Like, the real reason why it's called Little Red Hood, not Little Red Riding Hood, is because I have no fucking idea.
Damn, might as well just quote the whole video.
Okay, can you quote let's see, can you quote that part from can you quote the Dracula episode?
No, can you quote the Super Mario Bros. 3 episode?
I mean, no, I don't want to do that. Listen, you guys know that I have some sort of weird form of autism where I can memorize stuff in a very unhealthy, uncomfortable, disturbing way.
Rain Man.
Like, I wish I could have had that for, like, when I played shows, when I have to, like, do backup vocals, and I'm like, what are the fucking lyrics again? I'm like, we've been rehearsing for 2 months, and I forgot the lyrics.
That's kind of like how I am with, like, a lot of things.
Yes. Where is this going? I have no idea.
Wait, where is that from?
I have no idea. I just made it up. What does this podcast have evolved from?
Let's see. How long are we in? We're like an hour and 12 minutes in.
You want to just end this?
I mean, I guess, but for a podcast where we didn't have that, it was still a fun one to do anyway.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, well, I guess, Shane, you want to sign us out with like an explosive or something?
Okay, hold up a second. Let me just do the Morse code.
I'm CatBit. Who are you?
Come on, hurry up. This is fun. Come on, hurry up. This is.
Okay, I'm Random Harry. Jacob, that's Jacob.
And Shane, okay, here we go. And, there it goes. Bye-bye.
Sponsor time, bitch.
This month's batch of episodes is brought to you by Petra. It's about a little bird who can't fly, which leads her to believe almost anything that can help her do so. As she leads a life full of discovery and hijinks, the more she learns about the world around her, the more ideas she'll get to help her soar into the sky at last. Will she fly, or will she continue to fall? Click the link below and catch new panels every Sunday. It's Petra by Lamity Moon. Links in the description below.